Good afternoon, everyone. Hope all's doing well. So we're getting down to crunch time. Elections tomorrow. I, I don't know how Trump does it. I think he did 5 rallies yesterday. And did you see that rally in Butler, PA? 57,000 people showed up for that. Let me tell you, nights at that part of the country right now are getting kind of chilly. That got to be some dedicated people. I think it's looking real good for the president. But I also don't underestimate the cheating that's going to be going on, especially in some key states like Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota. I think Nevada probably is going to fall in that with this clown that we got as governor, and the AG clown that we have, and the Secretary of State clown that we have now. Thank you, transplanted Californians. But um, you know, if people were showing up like crazy, you can't forge enough votes to overcome that. If you look into the numbers in the Florida early voting, every single county in Florida, Republicans are outperforming what they did in 2016. Every single county. Some of the more traditional Democratic counties like Miami-Dade, Broward, uh, it's almost neck and neck. Where in 2016 the early voting was like 2-1 Democrat. Hillary Clinton got over 60% of the Hispanic vote in Florida in 2016. Joe Biden currently is only leading Donald Trump by 5%. That's a lot of votes. 54% of Cubans voted for Trump in 2016, and I think the last number I seen is 72% of Cuban Americans are supporting Donald Trump. And it's just amazing. And another fact, my numbers might be a little bit off on this, but there's something like 53% of Republicans still have to vote, which means tomorrow, or maybe today. I'm not sure about Florida, but whereas only 25% of Democrats are left to vote. And, I just don't see the enthusiasm. Then you move on to Pennsylvania. They've come out and they've said that Trump may pull 24-25% of Philadelphia's vote, and in Pittsburgh the same percentage. If that happens, it's over. And I think Biden really hurt himself in the Pittsburgh, Western PA area by, basically coming out and saying that he would stop fracking and ban fracking. That's going to put a lot of people out of work, because there's not just the people doing the fracking. It's people selling supplies, selling services, selling goods. It's going to put them out of business too. And, if I was in that business in that part of the country right now, in uh, Western PA, West Virginia, Eastern Ohio, Southern Ohio, I'd be scared to death right now. Because if Biden wins, it's going to be bad. Biden's, you know, he's viable. You can donate enough to him, and he'll carry the water for you. But I don't think he's going to last very long. And Camellia, she's just an outright left-wing loon, and she will push it. I really have no doubt about that at all. But in Florida, the numbers are looking outstanding. Ohio, the numbers are looking outstanding. I, I, I can't remember. I think it was 1960 was the last election where a candidate for president won Florida and Ohio and lost the election. So if you win them two bellwether states, you're generally going to be in pretty good shape. PA is again looking great. The numbers are looking great, but Pennsylvania has a reputation for crooked elections, and they've got the Democrat machine that can fix a lot of elections. But if people come out in droves and put Trump over the hump by 1 million votes, say, or even 500, 700,000, I don't think they're going to be able to fabricate enough votes to overcome that. But they're going to try. That's pretty guaranteed. The campaign director for Biden has already come out and said that there will be, under no circumstances will there be a concession by Joe Biden on election night. And you got some states out there now, thanks to the Supreme Court, Roberts, who are letting states count ballots up to 7 days after the election. So this election could go on for weeks, and I'm sure there's going to be a ton of lawsuits, and that's going to go on for quite a while. And we've got the, it's going to be settled in the courts, I think, unless this massive enthusiasm gap is enough to put Trump over the top far enough that there's just absolutely nothing they can do about it. You got to remember, 1984 and 1988, I believe, were the only two elections. No, wait, maybe it was 70. No, it was 72 and 84, and possibly 88 are the only elections that Democrats have lost for the presidency where they have not contested it in recent history. Of course, I'm going back to Richard Nixon and his blowout 49 state win. But they have contested every other election. And there is no doubt in my mind that they will contest this in a number of different ways. So get out and vote. I voted early, something I don't normally do, but there was nothing that was going to change my mind on anywhere on the ticket. So I felt safe enough to vote early. All right. Y'all have a good day. Thank you. Bye.